Alright, I'm up playing with my tractor shed today. I'm doing some maintenance around the shed. I haven't done this for quite a while. I did clean the roof off a couple years ago, but it was really bad again. Trimming around it, getting all the little trees and stuff off of it, and a couple limbs had fallen across it. So this is where I store my junk at. You can see, it's nothing much, just a simple shed. And this is all grown in back here. So this is what I cleaned up. Get it off of there. I walk around the back side here. Yeah, I'll be able to walk all the way around it. I've been able to do this since the day I built this thing. This is where the magic is. I'm going to take a look in here. This is my H6 tractor, H6 Pacific garden tractor. And I do have my good old Farmall Cub in here too. Let's see. Pump display. We're going to get in here and play with it a little bit. I'm going to finish cleaning up and see where we're at. Alright, so I got into my tractor barn here. Started pulling some things out. It's been about a year since I've gone through and cleaned this up. I like to do that, otherwise the pack rats get in there and pack all kinds of things in. So I kind of go through what I have here. So this is actually a pump display I built when I was a teenager. I built this so I could take it to the farm days and schools and teach the kids about water pumping. Very simple. It's an old economy engine. This is a governor controlled engine as to where most are hit and miss. So, oh, she's ready to go. Loads of fun. Have to get this one out and get it going. And then coming over to this is just an old water pump here. Just an old piston pump. So it's got packing in this, and that's moves back and forth. Water bulb. And I actually built this to do two things. First thing is it cycles. I can fill this full of water and it'll pump it and put it back in there. And I've also got a valve underneath it so that if I had to, I could pump a water like out of a creek or ditch or something and spray it out. And it actually works pretty good. I've used it a couple times for that. So come over here. Old pitcher pump. Oh yeah, need a little oil there. So yeah, loads of fun. That one, if I remember right, maybe I did have a bucket that sat on the ground for that one. Alright, next is this thing. This is an extremely rare tractor. This is a 1950s era Pacific Ironworks H6 model garden tractor. It was built and sold for Montgomery Wards. Very little information is known about it. San Jose, California is where it was manufactured. And this is probably the most complete model that's still around. So I've got this, and then I got it with this sickle mower. I haven't restored the sickle mower yet, so I'll have to get on that and do that. So, but this is my baby. Love this thing. Yeah. So as you can see down in here, let's see here. It's got a hand hydraulic unit. So it's got a valve. This goes up and you pump it one way. Got a little reservoir for hydraulic fluid. And on this I just have a regular plow. So the hydraulics lift the attachment up. So pretty unique. This one actually has an AEH engine. That's what's supposed to be on it. And the funny thing is just as I was starting to get ready to rebuild this unit, because I've had it for years, I was at an estate sale and found this crank, and it happened to be that this was the crank for it. So engine came from a friend up in Washington, and I went through it. So that's how that works. So next is this. This is my 1953 Farmall Cub. Quite a story behind this too, as I have it written out on the website. This is my baby. I've gone through this thing twice, so time to get her out and get her going. I parked these in here about a year ago. Showed them last at the fair, and then we didn't have the fair this year because of the virus, so they didn't get taken out. I'm trying to go over here. This will be next. This is an old John Deere stationary engine. So I'll get that going. That's the same engine. It's a Hercules based engine. Same engine that's on an L series tractor. So, and I just happened to pick that up. Haven't done nothing with it yet, but move it off my trailer. Got a little bit of stuff parked away here. There are a couple more little engines. A little LB International Harvester, and then a Cushman Cub, and then another water pump. And I was hoping to hook this one up, and I still may go out ahead and get it out and get it going. And then anytime you got tractors and stuff, you inherit parts. So I got tons of parts. Anybody need any Farmall parts, let me know. I got that, and then this. It's pretty much a complete tractor minus the engine and I think one rim. So that's about it. All right, so I've been doing some cleaning and thinking about up here at the shed, and I decided that I probably need to go ahead and build a spot for my John Deere that I started working on this morning. It's been sitting outside long enough. I'd like to have it inside. So I cut down a couple trees to give me a little bit more room on the side here. I'll go ahead and clean this up and build another bay onto this and put that deer right here. So I was noticing my shed sagging a little bit, so I need to do some work on it, and the easiest way is to move the tractors out and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and start this thing up. Now, I did start it a little bit ago and it started right up, so I can't say it's the first time running after a year, but pretty close. You know, we'll give it credit anyways. So I think I'll use my little tripod thingy right here. Let's see if we go right like that. And I'm going to go ahead and try starting it and see what it does. As you can see, we got her started right up. She's a good running tractor. A little noisy. There she starts. Little headlights for it. right? That's not good. So now that I got all the tractors out of there, now I can go ahead and work on the shed. And I'm gonna have to jack up the back just a little bit, and I gotta put some more support right there. Starting to sag. I mean, it's held up. God, I think I built this in 2001, and here it is 2020. Haven't done a whole lot to it except for maybe clear brush off the roof every couple months. Not bad. So I just kind of park all my stuff out here in the woods. That's the way I like it. Kind of out and about. Moved out one there. Oh. I do need to probably go ahead and start that back up so I can pull this engine out of the woods here. Maybe I'll do that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and move that engine there. I'm just going to leave this running a little bit. I'm going to run and grab the tractor and get to see it move. I think it'll work. Alright, that is that. That was a little bit of fun. Alright. So not bad day of work here. I got more done than I set off to do, so that's always a good day. So got this shed all situated here and kind of show you where I'm adding here. So I'll put a bay here for the deer, and that'll be tomorrow's project. We made some good headway today. I really needed to get the brush away from the shed and push back, so we did that. And I've got some extra lumber left over from a project, so I'm going to go ahead and use this up and build some walls and add onto the shed here. So that's what we're up to.